A very warm welcome to you wherever you are watching from around the world to China, which is the next stop on the HSBC BWF World Tour 2023 season. This is where it's all been happening. Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium in Zhangzhou, China. And badminton's best, fresh from their exploits and adventures, I should say, at the World Championships a couple of weeks ago in Denmark. Now here for the final Super 1000 event of the year, of the 4 events, and it is the big one, the China Open, which is actually the 3rd biggest event on the BWF World Tour, at least recognized as in the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. That's the trophy for the World Tour Finals itself. That's what it's all about, and of course we're edging closer to the World Tour Finals, where that will be distributed to the 5 disciplines in badminton. That of course going to be happening in Hangzhou, also in China. This is the order of play for Court 2, starting off with the mixed doubles. It's Chen and To Yi-wei in the mixed doubles, taking on Rohan Kapoor and Reddy. That'll be followed by a couple of women's singles matches. First, Go Jinwei taking on Aya Ahori from Japan. And that will be followed by Scotland's Kirsty Gilmore taking on Yvonne Lee from Germany. That should be a tight match. And then after that, probably the biggest match on Court 2 in this first morning session. Fikri and Maulana, former world number 1s, taking on, well, possibly the new world number 1s in a few months if they keep up their great form. Reddy and Shetty, currently world number 2s, but having a great season so far. That'll be followed by the men's singles. Lee Zijia continuing his comeback trail. Malaysian star taking on Kodai Narioka, world number 4. And after that, it's the women's doubles. Rahayu and Robert Hanti, who just had a fantastic run at the World Championships, taking on Kuti Tarikul and Prajongjai from Thailand. Men's singles will follow that. Kantafon Wangcharion from Thailand, taking on Rasmus Gemke from Denmark. And then to close off proceedings here on day 2, in Court 2, men's doubles, Choi Sol-gyu and Kim Won-ho taking on Aaron Chia and So Yik, now the former world champions, the world number 4s. So looking at the mixed doubles draw, and it's early days of course here at the Olympic Stadium. Chen, Tangjin, To Yi-wei, and Kapoor and Siki will play the winner of Kaneko and Matsutomo, or Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-eun. And still at the bottom half of that draw, or that part of the draw, Robin Tabling and Selina Piek, Ye and Lee from Chinese Taipei, He and Tan from Singapore, and Feng and Huang, of course, the number 3 seeds and dark horses for the title. So as the courts illuminate, 3 courts in action. And plenty of badminton, top-class quality badminton as well, expected, not just today for this first round, tomorrow as well, first and second rounds, then of course quarterfinals Friday, semi-final Saturday, and final Sunday. This is the first China Open in 4 years, believe it or not, due to the pandemic, of course, and cancellations. The last staging was in 2019, which means our defending champions are all from 2019. And as a mark of how quickly things change in badminton, Kento Momota, Carolina Marin, Gideon and Sukamulio, Chen and Jia, and Zheng and Huang, and those 2 women's doubles and mixed doubles champions, of course, still in action defending. Carolina Marin's also had a great run. As you can see, our players are ready, or getting ready, on Court 2. And as is the usual practice, handshakes and meeting the umpire and service judge. First time meeting between these 2 pairs. I can tell you that India and Malaysia have never won the mixed doubles tournament in the 31 editions previous, since 1986. Could this be a good run for them? Well, definitely Chen and To have been in good form of late.
small screen, it has a poor connection. So right now, let's turn it on.
So Chen Tangji, 25 years old, born in Ipoh, that's up north in Malaysia, I can tell you that, being a Malaysian myself. And currently ranked 11, that's their highest ranking that they've had. But as I said, they've been having a fantastic run of form recently. Quarterfinalists just 2 weeks ago in Denmark at the World Championships. They won their first 2 titles as a pair this year, Taipei Open and the Orléans Masters. Third in Singapore. Quarterfinalists also at the Swiss Open, the German Open and the Malaysian Open. So really, they are looking for at least their 8th quarterfinal, which is pretty good, seeing as how most of the pairs and players have played roughly 14, 15, some 16 events so far at this stage of the season. So 8 quarterfinals, that is an explosive pair indeed, looking to continue their run. As for Reddy, 30 years old now, has played with a number of partners in terms of mixed doubles, and Rohan Kapoor is the most recent, born in Kodak. As you can see, highest ranking as high as 13 with Pranav Chopra. Won the Brazil and Russian Open Grand Prix titles in 2016, and also won the gold medal at the South Asian Games with Pranav Chopra. And Rohan Kapoor has also played with a number of different partners, multi-skilled. He's played in men's doubles and mixed doubles. Saurabh Sharma was his men's doubles partner, and so far pretty good outing for Rohan and Reddy as a partnership. They were first at the Denmark Masters, second at the Slovenia Open, and quarterfinalists, or qualifying quarterfinalists I should say, at the Spain Masters and the Swiss Open. So on paper it should really be Chen and To that push through in this round, but as I said, the mixed doubles category is keenly contested. And a lot of decent pairs. And as you can see in the background there, a lot of fans. China, one of those badminton nations, powerhouse in fact. And good to see the fans already in support here early on in the week, and that'll of course only be getting better, bigger support throughout the week.
I will get a cable here in the next, as soon as I can.
In fact, China, the undisputed kings of the China Open in terms of the amount of medals, 85 medals won since 1986. 18 men's singles titles, 24 women's singles titles, 8 men's doubles, 27 women's doubles, and 18 mixed doubles, making them the highest number of titles won by any nation. I'm going to hope to continue that good form. Su Xiaofeng is our umpire for this first match. Joined by our service judge, Philip Ayong-Chi from the US. US badminton, a nice shot in the arm recently with the win, of course, in the Australian Open for Beiwan Zhang, who is playing this week, as I understand it. There have been a couple of withdrawals on that note. Some players looking ahead to a very tight September in terms of schedules. In fact, this part of the year has been very tough on the players in terms of logistical travel and just keeping themselves in top form, and that's something that Chen and To are going to know a little bit about. Not just the World Championships, now the Super 1000 in China, the Asian Games coming up in a couple of weeks, which is why some of the big names have opted out. In fact, newly crowned world champion in the men's singles, Kunlavit Vitisan, one of the biggest names to be withdrawing from this tournament this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rohan Kapoor and Reddy speaking, India. On my left, Do Yi-Wei, Malaysia. Rohan Kapoor to serve to Chen Tangji. Level. Play.
So as we get underway, it's the Indian pair to serve.
Service over, 1 love.
There's a service error off the start, early point for the Malaysians.
love.
Now, Kapoor and Reddy are going to have to watch out for that. They haven't actually scored any points themselves. They had a little bit of nerves from their side, but Chen and To, as I said, explosive is the term I'd use for them.
Challenges, call in.
Very fast. Chen very comfortable with the big shots from backcourt, and To Iwei merciless at the net. Very fast, very accurate. Oh, first challenge coming in while I was telling you that. Very early on. Having to wait a bit longer for it. I think that challenge may have caught even Hawkeye a little bit early on in this match. And here it comes. Ooh. Absolutely right down the middle.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 1, 2. Play.
Nice little drop in by Chen Tangji, showing he's not just a power player.
3, 1.
Again, nicely dropped into mid-court.
4.
Solid early lead for the Malaysians. A little bit out of position there, Rohan.
Service over. 2, 4.
Just clips the net there. Chen Tangji. So far, a very solid, comprehensive start from Chen and To. A little bit edgy from Kapoor and Reddy in terms of position. That might be exactly what they're talking about right now. They just caught a little bit vertical on a couple of these points so far. We need to flatten out a little. Nicely left by Rohan Kapoor. Had a couple of looks at it. As I said, China has won this discipline, but Malaysia and India, no Malaysia and Indian pairs have won in the 31 editions. And what's interesting is Japan also has never won the mixed doubles. And that sounds like a job for Watanabe and Higashino in the draw. Look out for them this week. Other big news so far, this happened on day one, is the Chinese pair that have been in great form recently, Zhang and Wei, ousted by Jordan and Octavianti. Apart from that, everyone, all the rest of the seeds anyway, seem to be on course. And of course we can't go anywhere in the mixed doubles without mentioning the new world champions, Seo Soo-jae and Cha Yu-jung. Fantastic performance from them recently, the World Championships. Seo Soo-jae, of course, a double reigning world champion, having won in the men's doubles as well. Incredible stuff. Now back to this match, and it's 6-4 on serve for Chen and To. Chen Tangji to come in and put the punctuating point on that rally.
Over. 5,
well,
7.
after a 4-1 lead, the scoreline settled into a 7-5. Still work for Kapoor and Reddy to do. Really didn't get a hold of that one, Chen.
6-7.
Well, it looks so far from this match that Chen and To have been trying to add that softer side to their power play. Mid-court and front-court drops.
7-0. Land up, court, please. Land up.
So as the court gets a wipe down, it's all tied up at 7 apiece. It's been a good fight back from Kapoor and Reddy. Still looking for their first title together on the tour circuit, but they have picked up some on the international challenge circuit.
7-0. Black.
Three titles and a couple of runner-ups, in fact. In the International, Maldives International, Slovenia Open, and the Denmark Masters, as I said. Nice kill from Reddy.
Service over. 8-0.
So as we edge closer to the mid-game interval, still a little bit more balanced, but definitely favouring mistakes as opposed to outright winners. So both pairs still looking for that best form of them.
10-8.
And I can actually tell you it's all about mixed doubles this morning, and court 1 and court 2 as well. Court 3, I should say, court 1 and court 3. He and Tan taking on Feng and Huang. Neko and Matsutomo taking on Kim and Jong, and that's going to be the opponent. That's a great little cross from Toei Wei that really changed the complexion of that rally. So to the mid-game interval.
Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds. Land up.
So players back on court for the second phase of game 1. Kapoor and Reddy out on court early.
I don't know, it's very scary for the players.
I think Reddy just voicing her concern about, I think, moisture on the court.
Right.
Trying to
12-8.
jump in, and we've seen that shot on so many occasions, and that just proves exactly how difficult it is to execute.
Service over. 9-12.
Nice little touch by Toei Wei. That's what I was saying about how she is merciless at the net. Exactly the right place. Little, if not any, backlift. Just block that. Come in with a couple of nice crosses and that block, and that's what's created this 3-point lead. Yes. Nicely intercepted by Reddy. Absolutely no confusion as to where that was going to land. Now this is the right place to have a 3-point lead in terms of the game itself. Well, they're looking very businesslike, Chen and To. And again, just a little bit shaky for Kapoor and Reddy in terms of where they are positionally. Just their footwork looks a little bit certainly got the shot-making qualities. That looked like it might be going out. And that's another point for Chen and To. Yes, definitely with the footwork with Kapoor and Reddy, just maybe a half step or two extra sometimes. Tried the little drop into front court on the left side. Chen didn't quite make it. The rest of the point, he was very effective. Well, you have to feel, based on their recent form, that Chen and To should be able to defend this 17-13 lead. Take this first game. Pressure just increasing exponentially on Kapoor and Reddy in terms of their play. And that's really what it's all about when you're chasing the game as well. And that's out, so well, if they're going to make a stand in this first game, this is where they have to do it. Against the power of Chen Tanji that is dictating this point. Oh, it's a nice return by Kapoor. But in the end, it's another big shot, just relentlessly moving forward, Chen Tangji. And those big shots getting steeper and steeper as well. So 6 game points. And a good start so far for the Malaysians. A little bit nervous on the service, and it is last chance in this first game anyway for Kapoor and Reddy.
15-20.
Straight down the middle, good angle. Nicely capitalized by Reddy. There's a challenge coming, but it did look in. It looks from the smiles on their faces that they're just using up their challenges for this first game. Closer than I thought. So, 21-15. Successful with that challenge.
21-15.
Perempuan cuma satu tempat lebih bilang dikit. Apalagi sini nyari bisa dikasih, kamu langsung belokin kasih. Yang penting jangan tipis-tipis. Ya main cepat cari bola naik aja bisa out. Ya nggak usah terlalu banyak pikir dulu, cepat dulu ini. Ya.
没搞，因为我没有搞，只是我自己那边去收。他不会给你，他不会给你打那个，全部都是给我打。
所以你要冲，他会弹，你要冲你的手在前面嘛。
Go to 20 seconds. Go to 20 seconds. Players play from court.
So back on court for game 2. And that was Nova Widianto, the national mixed doubles coach from Malaysia, giving them their tips. And they were told, or at least advised this week, Chen and To, to develop a monster mentality to really, if they want to take on the big guns, develop that killing instinct. So far, no significant problems for them. Oh, if it wasn't for that fault, that would have sailed out.
1 love.
And of course, the reason they've been asked to develop that mentality is because there is a watershed mark in terms of pairs in the mixed doubles. 2, maybe 3 pairs. Zheng Shiwei and Huang Yashong looking for their 4th title, believe it or not, here in China this week. Watanabe and Higashino and Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping currently playing on court 1. Those 3 pairs. I'd even go as far as to say Dechapol and Sapsiri as well in the mixed doubles. on a different level in terms of play. That's why Chen and To are looking to up their game still. Nice from Tang Ji. And that looks like the driftier side of the court that they're playing from as well. So that was well controlled. Big lift from Kapoor. Comes back gently from Chen Tangji. So again they build, and this time Reddy and Kapoor have managed to level it up a little bit earlier, though they did jump to a 3-1 lead. Variation from Tangji at the back. And she just popped up, guides that to the point. Beautiful shot, steep descent on that trajectory. Tried to vary it up himself, Kapoor. Clips the tape.
Over 4-5. Service over 6-4.
Well, Kapoor and Reddy are going to want to keep this lead at 2 max, or this deficit, I should say. They certainly don't want it getting bigger. That's a great cross from Kapoor into the corner.
5-6.
Jumps up nicely, gets round it.
Service over. 7-5.
Wow, that's just drifted back in.
6-7.
Might be a little bit of left to right on that side of the court as well. Again, left.
Service over. 8.
And left well. So they're managing this lead right now, doing well enough. Oh, that's great. Little interception by Terry Waite.
9-6.
Had to watch the length that time as well. Controlled it well. Off that wide. But it is always great to see a young mixed doubles pair very early on in their partnership on the right path in terms of winning a couple of titles this year, setting their sights and breaking into the top 10 and taking on the real big guns in the division. It's just a tick, tick, and another tick in terms of commitment and dedication. But as we all know, the thinking's not enough. It's also about the execution. And right on cue, Toei Wei leans into another great winner, and it's 10-7 as we approach the second mid-game interval. And Kapoor and Reddy running out of ideas. Good from Kapoor. Pass some space down the flank. And that was really Toei Wei's responsibility to be covering that side of the court. You could just see it just a little bit static in the middle, allowing that space. That's a couple of good points from Kapoor and Reddy. And they're not giving up yet. Just still on the brink of the second mid-game interval. It's got a good three-point run from them. Beautiful play from Toei Wei. First the push, and then the fall away. Smash to the back. There's the push. As you can see, odd position to take that, but she still finds that angle right down the middle. Well done.
अगर एक बार गलती से उठ गया तो पहला चांस मिलता है
Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds.
So back on court for the all-important second phase of game 2.
Play.
And immediate power from Rohan Kapoor.
Service over. 11-all.
Reactive defense from Chen and To, and as soon as that came back too high, then Chen Tangji decided it's time to once again up the tempo, and that's what he does so well with those steep angle drives. Oh, just to keep you updated on the mixed doubles division, of course, the big test if Chen and To do get past this feisty Indian pair, it's going to be in the next round. And right now it looks like it is going to be Kim Won-ho and Jung Na-eun. They're one game up against Kaneko and Matsu Toma. And Feng and Huang also one game up against Terry He and Jessica Tan from Singapore. Mistake there, and it could be costly.
13-11.
Still not critical yet. They can still reverse this and correct it. Got time in terms of points. A service error like that is going to greatly help them.
Service over. 12-13.
That's really good awareness from Chen and To. Neither of them looked back. They knew exactly where that was going to land from its trajectory. Very flat. Enough juice on it to go straight past the back line. Oh, that's nice from Chen Tangji. Read the play perfectly. Jumps in. What an angle on that cross. It's been, as I said, a feisty performance from Kapoor and Reddy, but still positionally, Chen and To have had that edge, that extra advantage. 15-12, looking dangerous for the Indian pair now. A bit too delicate from Chen that time. Oh, as the court gets wiped down again, there's been less voicing of concern from Reddy as to moisture, so I think they're on the other side of the court now, but I think that's been taken care of. Important serve for the Indian pair. If you leave that too high, even a couple of inches, that's what's going to happen. Zhou Wei was tracking that shot all the way. Such an important point to lose and win. Oh, that was a great switch up in terms of serve variation. Completely wrong-footed Reddy. Well, that's a backhand that's ambitious to say the least. 17-13. Again, to the body, almost the same angle. Zhou Wei, and they are cruising now. 36 minutes on court is all it's taken so far, and you've got to say that it's looking great for them. Body shots rule the day, especially if you're trying to climb your way out of a hole. Oh, I can now tell you that Feng and Huang have indeed dispatched the Singaporean pair. That's what all that applause is for. So they move on. Ah, it's another wonderful interception by Zhou Wei. Just has such a great awareness of the range that she needs to hit. Important part of their pairing. And we could do it off this serve.
Lights.
That's one of the points. So, 6 match points. It's always the case, isn't it? Just when you're on the edge of victory, that extra bit of nerves and edginess can creep in. And that's exactly what their coach was talking about in terms of that extra level of mentality and attitude, because it's exactly points like that you need to be able to finish off. And again, floundering off another one of those match points.
16-20.
So a chance for Kapoor and Reddy, perhaps? Oh, they should be happy with that. So we're just adding that extra shot just in case. But they've done the job and they've done it well. 39 minutes on court. 21-15, 21-16. And looking at that last point, that was the shot that she just thought needed a little bit of insurance.
Match won by Chen and Zhou Wei. 21-15, 21-16.
So smiles. And they are through to round 2, where it looks like at this point they'll be meeting Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-eun.
没有东西给啊。
And there's confirmation of it, 21:15, 21:16, 39 minutes. There's more to come, so do stick with us. So back on court 2, and as we move through the order after a great performance from Cheng Tang-ji and Toei Wei in the mixed doubles, it's the women's singles up next. And Go Jin-wei, another Malaysian on court, this time with Aya Ahori from Japan.